In the wild, survival often depends less on strength or speed, and more on being unseen. Across forests, deserts, reefs, and grasslands, countless creatures rely on an ancient secret, the power to disappear. This is the story of camouflage, of cryptic coloration, nature's greatest illusion. From the shadows of a forest canopy to the shifting hues of reef and sand, camouflage allows animals to mask their presence. Both prey and predator use it to hide, to hunt, to exist. Today, we journey into this hidden world. We uncover the strategies, the science, and the silent artistry behind camouflage, a silent arms race written in skin, feathers, and scales. Camouflage, also known as cryptic coloration, is nature's deception. At its simplest, it is an adaptation that enables an organism to blend in with its surroundings, to mask its location, identity, or movement. For many species, this is the difference between life and death. Prey hide from predators, predators hide from prey. But camouflage isn't a single trick, it's a suite of techniques, honed by millions of years of evolution, shaped by habitat, behavior, and the perceptual abilities of watchers. These techniques include background matching, that is matching the colors, brightness, texture of the environment. Disruptive coloration, that is using bold patterns to break up the outline of the body, making shape recognition difficult. Masquerade or mimicry, that is resembling inanimate objects, like leaves, twigs, or rocks, or other species to avoid detection. Countershading, that is being darker on top, lighter below, to counteract shadows and minimize three-dimensional appearance. Through these methods, animals reduce their detectability, and tip the balance in their favor, whether as predator or prey. Probably the most common. A creature's skin, fur, scales, or feathers closely match the tone, texture, and brightness of the background. In a leafy forest, an insect might sport mottled green and brown. In a snowy tundra, a mammal turns pure white. This reduces visual contrast and makes the animal hard to distinguish. Disruptive coloration. Here, bold patterns, stripes, spots, mottled blotches, break up the outline of the organism. The body's true shape is obscured. What should be a recognizable silhouette becomes a confusing jumble. Imagine a predator peering at an animal whose edges vanish into a complex background. It's hard to tell where it begins or ends. Mimicry. Some animals don't just blend, they pretend to be something else, a leaf, a twig, a rock, even another species. These trickery-based strategies cause predators to misidentify them entirely. Countershading and shape. Rather than simply matching background colors, some animals use gradations, darker on top, lighter underneath, to flatten their appearance visually. This reduces shadows and makes them less three-dimensional. In nature, being seen is often equivalent to being eaten. The evolutionary pressure is immense. For prey species, cryptic coloration can dramatically reduce the risk of being detected. Studies show that well-camouflaged individuals survive at far greater rates than conspicuous ones. For predators, camouflage offers a stealth advantage. It allows them to approach victims without triggering flight or alarm. A hidden predator has the upper hand. But camouflage isn't just about hiding, it's about information. It's about blending the signal of an animal into the noise of the environment. When the signal-to-noise ratio drops, detection becomes much harder. Over countless generations, natural selection favors those whose colors, patterns, and behaviors reduce visibility. As a result, camouflage isn't a random trait, it's one of the most widespread and successful survival strategies in the animal kingdom. Let's dive deeper into the many forms of camouflage, how creatures manipulate color, shape, posture, and behavior to disappear into their world. But it's not only about color or pattern. Body shape, size, posture, and behavior all play a role. A flattened shell, a sideways posture along a branch, lying motionless, all contribute to effective concealment. Some species even combine multiple strategies, for instance, matching background colors while disrupting edges and mimicking local objects, creating layered camouflage that works across contexts. Camouflage doesn't always mean a static coat of paint. Some species are masters of dynamic disguise. In the oceans, some cephalopods, changing skin cells, chromatophores, iridophores, shift textures and colors in the blink of an eye, matching shifting reef, rocks, or sandy seabed. Others even control light emission, using counter-illumination to erase their silhouette when viewed from below. On land, subtle behavior adds the finishing touches. Remaining motionless, aligning body with background lines, twig, branches, dropping shadows by pressing body close to the ground. These behavioral adjustments amplify camouflage effectiveness. It's not just about looking right, it's about acting right. But camouflage is not foolproof. Its effectiveness depends on environment, background complexity, size and shape of the creature, and crucially, the sensory abilities of the observer. When environments change, seasons shift, foliage falls, snow melts, or human activity alters color palettes, the old camouflage may stand out. For example, in a forest stripped bare, a creature adapted to leafy greens may become painfully obvious. Even body size matters. Smaller creatures have an advantage. Their size helps them remain subtle. Larger animals may struggle to blend convincingly regardless of color. Then there's the vision of the predator or prey. Some see in ultraviolet, some in infrared, some in patterns rather than colors. An animal camouflaged against human eyes might still stand out to a bird, a fish, or an insect. Camouflage is not a guarantee, it's a gamble, played on background, perception, and luck. Camouflage isn't static. It evolves ever more subtle, ever more clever as predators evolve more acute eyes, more perceptive brains. In effect, it's a silent arms race. Each generation, better color matching, sharper disruptive patterns, better behavior. Each generation, slightly better eyesight, faster reaction, improved detection. Over eons, camouflage becomes refined, specialized, spectacular. This coevolution shapes ecosystems. It influences species distribution. It influences behavior. It even influences what habitats remain viable. For many species, camouflage is not just a tactic, it is survival. A language written in color, shapes, texture, and behavior. A silent dialogue between predator and prey, background and form, perception and deception. In our changing world, camouflage may become obsolete. Deforestation, pollution, urban sprawl, they rewrite the color palettes of habitats. The leaves change, the ground changes, the background changes. Animals adapted to a specific environment may lose their advantage overnight. The cryptic coats that helped them survive for centuries now mark them out in ways they never anticipated. Understanding camouflage isn't just a matter of wonder, it's a matter of conservation. By recognizing what camouflage protects, we better understand what we risk destroying when we alter landscapes. Perhaps more than any other adaptation, camouflage reveals the fragile elegance of ecosystems and how deeply each species is carved into its habitat. Camouflage is more than color. It's evolution in motion. It's survival sculpted by time. It's nature's silent art, subtle, powerful, and vital.